how to verify search engines will see a proper 301 redirect. If you're looking for how to set up a proper 301 redirect, then you need to check out my blog post on website upgrade. Can that affect my search engine rankings? Sometimes 301 redirects are not seen by search engines, even though they appear to work in a browser. So, how do you verify that search engines will see and transfer all PageRank and authority to the new URL? Well, first you need to be able to see what the search engine spiders see when they access the URL in question. And this is done by using an HTTP status codes checker, such as this one on SEOconsultants.com. There are 7 status codes that we're interested in for indexing and search rank, but I'll only go over a few of them here. There's the 200 status code, which just says that the web page loaded properly. There's 301 move permanently status code, which tells the search engines that this URL is not going to be used again, and there's a new one here for it. Then there's the 302 status code, which is for temporary redirects, and PageRank does not transfer with a 302 redirect, so you want to use the 301. Now, let's see here. I'll put in a URL that I know we can see the status codes for. So what you want to see is the URL that needs to be redirected. The 301 is on, and you see right there where the 301 moved permanently status code shows up. That's what you want to see. Then you want to see the new URL that it's redirected to with a 200 status code, meaning that it loaded properly. That's how it works. Here are some common problems, though, for Windows servers, if that's where your website's hosted. If you have access to the administrators group on the Windows server, you can set up permanent redirects there, and that's the best way to do it. Some Windows servers do not require the full URL in order to transfer in a browser. And you can see it transfer in a browser, but it's not necessarily good for the search engines, and that's why you need to check it out. You'll see, so to get around that, what you want to do is input the full or absolute URL rather than a relative URL for the Windows Server administrators group area. Now, if you do not have access to the administrators group on the Windows Server, you can use the meta refresh redirect on the page itself that you want to redirect. And here's an example of that with the refresh content equals 0 and then the URL it's going to. So the only issue with that is if you check it on you check that URL on the checker on the server headers, you will not see a 301 redirect, but the search engines will see that. So see, this is the 200 OKs. Don't worry about that. Search engines are smarter because they know that not everyone has access to an administrators group on a Windows server.